Good morning, children. I hope everyone are good at home. And happy festivals you have celebrated, I think. Now, before the festival holidays, we have completed 7 lessons in the science. Now I will start with the 8th lesson, that is the body movement. Okay, what is this body movement? Movement is nothing but doing some activities, that may be writing, walking, speaking and also thinking. These are all the activities that we do. It may be swimming also. We will do swim, we do walk, we jump, we run. These are the activities. For doing these activities, we use our body parts, that may be legs. Yes, that is the main body parts, and hands we use to write. When I start writing, my hands support me to write on the paper. That is also a movement. Here are some animals that move from place to place. Animals and human beings have different creatures and also the activities, because they differ from each other. We move from 2 legs, animals move from 4 legs. Birds, they can fly with the feathers. Insect, they can walk and also they can fly with the wings. Here are some animals and also the birds and also insects, which we will see the movement of them. First is cow. Cow have the 4 legs. It will walk with the leg. The movement is called as the walking. Humans have 2 legs. They walk with the legs. That is called as the walking. Snake. Snake, from moving from one place to another, it needs whole body to move, because it doesn't have the leg. So that movement is called as the slither. Birds. Birds have legs and also the feathers. It means that it can walk on the land and also it can fly in the sky. Insect. Insect has legs and also the wings. They are the small wings, are nothing but the small feathers, just like the birds have. It helps the insect to fly. Insects are mosquitoes, cockroaches, that helps the insect to walk and also the fly. Fish. Fish is having a special quality, that is, here is the raw diagram of the fish. Fish have the gills that help that to breathe, and also the wings that is on the side of the fish. The tail, by which it will push the water backward and move the body frontward. Now, the human can walk, they can write, they can think, as I said, but animals can do more activities like walking, they run, they fly, they jump, they creep, and also they swim. Okay, animals' body movements are more than the human body movements. Now, first we will see about the human body movement and its movements. Okay. For this, I will say one activities. When we are playing cricket, everyone are playing cricket, right? When we are playing cricket, if we are bowling, our shoulder will take a circular motions. Means, I want to put the ball to the batman. So what I will do? I will take my shoulder backward and move it to the circularly frontward and throw the ball. Okay, while doing that activities, my shoulder will take circular motions. Now, here is the another experiment. You are seeing a boy standing here, and what he is doing? He has tied a scale to his hand. See here, he has tied a scale to the total hand. Okay. When we tie a scale to the total hand, can we move that hand? No, we can't move that hand. Why we can't move that hand? Because our joint at this point, okay, our arm joint can't help to move that. Okay, the elbow, shoulder or the neck, these are called as the joints. What are the joints? The elbows, shoulder and also the neck points, these are called as the joints. Means it helps us to move and rotate. Now we are having in the hand only, we are having different type of the bones. See here, this is the hand, right? Here also bone, here I am having bone, here I am having bone, here also and here also. And this is called as the joint by which I can move my hand in any directions. Okay? Now, ball and the socket joint. What is this ball and the socket joint? For this, I need to have one experiment, that is with the help of the ball, that is called as the paper ball. I'll take one paper ball and also one bowl and also the paper cylinder. If you don't have the paper cylinder, you can also have a plastic cup, okay, which help us to do this experiment. Listen here, the ball that I have taken in the ball moves at any directions. Okay? Okay, here is the paper ball and this is the cylindrical. They have said the cylindrical paper, but I have took the glass. It is also in the cylinder form only. What I will do? See here, I have kept the ball and also the glass. Look at this. Okay, as in the experiment. Now, think that my hand is a bowl. Now, see this paper can move anyways, right? If I keep this paper in the glass, now if I move this paper, the glass will also move and the ball will also move from one place to another, means in the circular motion or in the anti-circular motions. This movement is with the help of the joints. As I said, that is called as the ball joint and the socket joint. It may be in the elbows, that is on the shoulders, or else we can take the thigh also. Thigh and the, here you see, this is the thigh, this is the ball and the socket joint, and this is the hip. What we can do with the help of the leg? We walk. We take our legs in the circular motions and also the anti-circular motions. Now here it is the another joint, that is pivotal joint. What is the pivotal joint? Where it is located? Pivotal joint is nothing but our neck part joint. Okay, here is the pivotal joint. What it helps? We are having some long neck, yes, right? That bone on our neck side is called as the pivotal joint. It helps our head to move in the circular motions and also the frontward and backward. We can't move our head totally in the backward. We can just rotate it in all directions. Okay. So children, I think everyone have understood. If you have any doubts, please ask, please you can contact us. Now I will stop the lesson and I will continue in the next class, that is the hinge joint. Okay, thank you everyone.